Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. The anime I'm going over today is Shakugan no Shana, or just Shana as known in the States. A flame-haired, burning-eyed hunter, flame haze, crazy kill, kinda sorta undead things anime. All right, this is one of those shows that, man, it goes from being kind of like a mythical anime with a few set pieces here and there and you can follow easily, to being just convoluted as all hell. It's one of those anime, like, I love the first season, I love the second season, and then like the third season, it's like I lost track of where things went. I really did. I'm going to have to go back and watch it another 2 or 3 times if I'm going to really remember what the heck going on. So first 2 seasons, love. Third season, I don't know. I really don't. Well, anyways, main protagonist guy. Okay, this is Yuji. Yuji just kind of minding his own business, walking around the streets and stuff. Gets attacked by a Crimson Denizen. Okay, a Crimson Denizen, what are they? Bad guys looking to steal souls is probably about as simple as I can get it. Basically, they're after the power of existence. So, like, something that every single human has, right? Basically, kind of their soul, but not really. Maybe. It could be. I'm still kind of trying to figure that one out. But anyways, Yuji's attacked by a Crimson Denizen. Denizen's going to steal his soul. And in comes Shana. This red-haired, burning-eyed Loli with a sword of fire. Yeah, fire sword. She ends up fighting off the Crimson Denizen, but not before Yuji basically gets most of his power of existence just sucked away, right? Well, Shana, I guess, having some pity on him and stuff, you know, turns him into a torch. A torch, in this anime, is basically someone who's kind of the Walking Dead. I mean, he's a normal human, he's walking around, but his power of existence is so small that he's living on borrowed time. When the torch goes out, he dead. End of story, kaput. But here's the thing with the power of existence. If a human's power of existence is completely drained, that human just doesn't die, okay? That human is no longer known. Meaning, what I mean is, like, everyone and anyone that person's ever known or have experienced or done anything, nobody knows that this person ever existed. If Yuji had all of his power of existence completely wiped, not turned into a torch, just gone and dead, nobody would have remembered him. It's like his existence is completely erased from all of humanity. Nobody remembers him, nobody cares, life goes on. It's kind of sad, but I guess that's how the power of existence works, right? Okay, well, Shana is an awesome combatant, the Flame Haze as she's known, and she's part of a group where there's a whole bunch of different people that fight off the Crimson Denizens, and there's a whole bunch of bad Crimson Denizens, and you know, a couple of the other Hazes, I guess I could call them. You got Wilhelmia. She kind of dresses as a maid, and it's kind of like the closest thing that Shana has to a mother figure, right? Kind of trained her, helped her, and give her advice, stuff like that. And she's kind of just dressed as a maid in there, you know. And you have Marjorie Daw, who is just mature blonde, kind of comes across as evil, but she really isn't. She's kind of out for revenge and then doesn't. And yeah, there's a lot of arcs to this thing. Like I said, the first 2 seasons all good, but that last one, my God. Okay, so you basically have this kind of setting, and Yuji, of course, you know, he's a high school student. It's an anime. It's got to take place in high school, right? And you have Kazumi. Kazumi is just a normal high school girl. Normal high school girl, okay? She has a crush on Yuji. She likes him. He is the typical anime guy who is clueless about all things romance. Clueless as hell. No clue. But as the anime progresses, Shana and Kasumi both develop romantic feelings for him. Now, you know, Shana might be busy walking around with her melon bread and telling people to shut up, but she's a total tsundere. Okay, total, absolute, high-level tsundere. Plays it off like she doesn't like him, but in reality, she loves him to death, right? And so does Kazumi. And Kazumi, the whole, evil denizens and flame haze and torches and all this stuff. Shana and Yuji are trying to keep this from all the high school students, all the normals stuff. Just keep it secret. It's all right. But Kazumi figures it out, right? She learns about all this, and now she's kind of sucked into that world, even though she's a normal human. No powers, no nothing. Whereas Yuji, being a torch, normally he would just kind of be there, right? But he has like a Misties, they call them. Like, some people have something called a Misties, which is like an item of power kind of inside their body. And if they get killed, it just kind of transfers over to another person. It has to be extracted. And Yuji apparently has like a pretty nice one, okay, by mere coincidence. And this is going to lead to him transforming and getting all crazy and doing all this stuff. And eventually the torch thing does, it's okay, it's fine. You can be normal again, kind of, but not really. I still can't figure out what that last season was trying to do. I really don't. Like, he gets possessed by a thing and turns into another thing, and then his hair gets long and he gets kind of mean. Yuji is normally this kind, passive guy who, if somebody asks him for help, he'll bend over backwards to help. He'll, very overly kind, very overly compassionate, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know about compassionate or whatever, but he helps out when he doesn't need to help out. He overly friendly, so to a degree that it's not healthy for you, right? Gives of himself too much and doesn't expect anything in return, that kind of thing. But that changes after a while. Okay, he's the torch now. He still wants to do good, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, this merging with the serpent of the red or something. Oh, my God, I can't remember. This stuff is so convoluted. It really is. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with this anime. Because early on, I can understand and follow everything. It's like, okay, it's slightly on the complicated side, but I follow. We're good. And then that last season comes around, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? They, like, teleported off to Xanadu or something. What the hell? Okay, maybe my brain don't work well for this, or so. I don't know. But Yuji basically goes from being, super nice, overly friendly guy to damn near being almost cruel. This guy, he's smart. He's manipulative. He knows, basically, it's like he understands what needs to be done. And regardless of his kind, sincere former personality, he has to kind of take on this being a jerk kind of personality in order to get things done to reach the goals. And yeah. But I will give this anime a little bit of credit, because most anime that you watch, most manga that you read, it's always you have the main male protagonist and you have some kind of love relationship or whatever with a main female protagonist, and it never really goes anywhere, right? It never goes anywhere. There's always innuendo, there's always a little give and take and everything, but it never actually develops into anything. It goes anywhere. Yuji picks Shana. Period. They're off to Xanadu or whatever the heck it is. They're in love. You ain't got no question about that. One of the few anime that actually is like, okay, all right. You actually put the two characters that all the fans and everybody actually want to go off and have kids or something. You did it. Yay. It's not like, Ranma and Akane from Ranma Half or whatever. You just kind of assume everything. Inuyasha and Kagome, you just kind of assume everything. This one, you ain't got nothing to assume about or whatever. They're going to have some kids. And the kids are probably really going to like melon bread for whatever stupid reason. But yeah, this anime, it's one of those I super, super highly recommend. It's action, adventure, thrills, evolution of characters, definitely evolution of characters. And there's a whole bunch of sub-characters that actually draw into the plot and such. Like Wilhelmia and Marjorie Dahl, they do have arcs, they do things instead of just being little passive characters that I didn't give them much, video time for. But otherwise, like I said, the first two seasons I really enjoyed. It's great. I love them. But once you get to that third season, take it easy, take it slow, remember all the info that comes at you, because there might be some gaps and stuff that are just, I need to go watch it again. And that's the only way. That's the only way I'm going to get this out of my brain is if I watch it again. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Shakugan no Shana, or just Shana in the United States. I do recommend it. Take it slow on that third season. We'll see you in the next video.